I'm here with Brandon Julian at his home where he has installed a Thermal Technologies roof de-icing system. And Brandon, from what I understand, you are really happy with this product.
Very much so. It's incredible technology and works like it's supposed to.
What made you decide to go with the Thermal Technologies system versus something else that's out there?
That in itself, the advanced technology, it's a system that it transfers heat unlike any other panel system that I could find in my research.
Now, you obviously have some major weather, winter weather conditions where you live. Describe some of the snow and ice problems that you were having.
Well, specifically 2 winters ago, we had, I don't know, something close to 600 inches of snow that winter. And it was, this was a new home then. We'd been in it about a year at that point, or 6 months. That was our first winter. Not knowing what to expect, we knew the winter, but we didn't know what to expect as far as how the roof, the valleys and the different areas of the roof were going to handle snow. And that particular winter, there was so much with the thawing and re-icing and thawing and re-icing that we had some pretty serious problems with ice dams, and it gets up under, even with the ice sheeting and everything they do on the roofing today, it still wasn't, it wasn't nearly enough to, you know, the melting and thawing just created huge ice dams in a few spots that...
So you were worrying about it all the time?
Well, it literally got inside the house, and that's what ice dams do. They build up enough in the valleys to where they'll get into your interior walls and surfaces, and we literally had crews out here twice chipping ice blocks off of certain spots, and then got a flyer in the mail from the Thermal Technologies, and it was just perfect timing. It wasn't requested. I researched their technology and called Mike at Thermal Technologies and said, wow, we've got some real problems. Can you come out and help us take a look? And that's what prompted the installation.
Now, before Thermal Technologies, had you tried some of those other products out on the market, like, I don't know, there's heating tape?
Yeah, heat tape is the traditional, and they just zigzag. You know, everybody sees it all over mountain communities, and they just zigzag a piece, literally a piece of electric wire on your roof, and it works. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do to a degree, but it doesn't stop in certain areas, especially valleys and, you know, difficult sort of, I think they call them hip bag crickets, whatever it is.
And you have some difficult roof lines.
Yeah, there are some tricky ones, and heat tape doesn't necessarily help that, and it won't stop the damming, and it also is, you know, it's very inefficient. It's a piece of wire. It's electrical wire.
Something you're going to have to replace.
Yeah, and it's laid on your roof. It's not, so probably 80% of the heat generated from that wire just is gone.
Yes.
And as opposed to when these guys, they literally run that heat tape inside these panels, then it radiates that heat out over an extruded piece of metal, these roof panels, so you get much more efficient heat distribution.
Okay. Well, now here's the other thing, the other real advantage. I know you like to go on vacation on occasion, as we all do. How does this thing work when you're gone away? Do you have to worry about it?
No, you know what? We installed another, they've got a couple different options on that. We installed what's called an ambient temperature control. So, and it's built into the electrical system, and it's in a place where at 36 degrees ambient, which means air temperature in a shaded area, not in a sunny area, the system will turn off. So if we're gone for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that, it's really automatic. You don't have to worry about it. You know that it's going to kick on if it's snowing and it's required. And if it warms up in the day, especially in the spring months, you know, or early fall months, it kicks off, so you're not wasting a lot of energy.
That's just fantastic. You sound like you would recommend this product to anyone else who's out there shopping.
Absolutely.